Things we care about, guys, is views. We care about views. Of course we care about views. Everyone has to care about their views. No one uploads a video to YouTube and doesn't want it to succeed. No one uploads a video to YouTube, waits a night, wakes up the next morning, gets 50 or 100 views and goes, fuck, I didn't want those views, get rid of them. It doesn't happen in YouTube. Same with subs. People say, oh, all you care about is subs. Of course we care about subs. If we didn't care about subs, what would happen? The same thing with views. If you don't put up a video, wait overnight, gain 30 or so subs and go, fuck, I didn't want those subs, get rid of them.
YouTube, can we delete those subscribers?
You can. But I'm saying, we get told, all you guys care about is views and subs. Well, of course we freaking care about views and subs. If you didn't, it's just a natural human instinct to care and make your work better. No one goes into a job, gets offered a job promotion, says, no, I don't want it. Like, it's human instinct to want to improve yourself. And on YouTube, it's the same with your videos. You always want to have good quality videos, and you always care about your views and subs, because if you don't, then you're
never going to improve.
Exactly. And then there's the third one here where everyone says, all you care about is views, subs, and the money. Now, this is getting to the point where it's funny now because, we're a 10K channel. There is no way in hell that two of us on a 10K channel can live off the money that we get from YouTube.
You got to understand that there being two of us, we do work at the same time. So we sit down at two separate computers, we edit at the same time, and then we do our recordings together, we do the comms together. So if you add all the time together between the two of us, we spend about 24 hours to 36 hours solid time a week each on this sort of thing. So that's what, 80 hours? And if you divide the amount of money we've earned over the past 3 years by that 80 hours times 3, times what's that? Fuck.
What he's saying is we could work
that's
minimum
about,
wage.
No, that's less than minimum. That's less than minimum wage. That's less than gutter wage.
Yeah. Well, what we're saying is there's no way we could make YouTube about the money because simply us in the knifing community, small channels like us, we don't earn enough to make it a thing, to make it even a topic of conversation. So people need to drop this whole conception that we're in it for the money, because if we were, I'd quit my job, but I'd live off stale bread and off milk because I don't earn enough here. So let's drop that whole topic.
Now, if you don't have Twitter and you're not caught on by now, this deal has all been brought up by a dude named Keemstar. You might know him. He's friends with Only Use Me Blade. He started up the idea of kicking out all the members in Thrust, a sniping clan that he had parts in developing, and he has actually just Skyped me right now. This is creepy. But he kicked out all the members in the sniping clan and started a knifing clan. And this knifing clan, he wanted a dream team with Ponaholic, Slay by Blade, and us guys at HeroicBankshots. Basically, we jumped on the decision. Obviously, you're going to jump on a decision like that gets the knifing community, and don't quote me on saying that I'm not about the knifing community, I'm about myself, because it's the same fucking thing. If I'm improving our channel, we're in turn improving the knifing community. And that's what we've always set out to do. We want knifing to be a mainstream gameplay type. We want people to watch this sort of stuff like they do FaZe. We want montages coming out daily. We want a community channel where people can upload their montages and people can go, look, that's introducing mushroom, that's introducing lemon. That's going to be sick. That's what we want. We want the phase of knifing. And that's sort of what Keem set out to do. And even though we were in talks with Ponaholic the whole time through Skype and through Twitter DMs, we made sure that we weren't stepping our foot in shit. We made sure what we were doing, and we made sure how we were going to do it, and it's worked out perfectly, to be honest. And Ponaholic's commentary is a perfect example of how that works. We'll link that in the description so you can see that as well. But basically, the sequence of events when Keemstar did all this thing caused a lot of controversy, caused a lot of public uproar on Twitter and on YouTube. I think I've recorded now 9. We've seen 9 separate commentaries just talking about it on a plethora of different sized channels. So the word was out there and it worked. And now Chaos Silencer, Straight Up Knives, DPJ, Easy Now 1337 are all looking at starting a knifing clan because they didn't think of it before. It took, and I'll use Ponaholic's words, it took this catalyst, Keemstar, to actually start this motion. And I don't even know whether this is true that he's not doing the knifing clan or not. We left regardless because it was just getting too shady. But we've sort of done this, and it's worked the way we wanted it to.
Yeah, people have been telling us that we're desperate and we're sucking Keemstar's dick. I mean, we'd have to travel a long freaking way to suck his dick. 2, we're not that way orientated. And 3, he came to us. Like, when he
initiated it.
Yeah, he initiated it. He said, look, I want you guys to be in it. Which in turn, like, completely obliterates the fact that we're desperate to, suck up to Keemstar. And it's not the fact that, I mean, everyone has this sense of, like, whoa, Thrust Clan's going to be really dodgy because it's Keemstar. It doesn't matter who it is. It was the point of it. It was the whole point of this growing knifing clan community, and everyone immediately jumped on the hate train because of Keemstar. And
you got to understand that Keemstar is great at what he does. He can generate views, he can generate subscribers, and that's something that the knifing community needs. We jumped on the opportunity to have a bigger person who has a more public footprint, who knows people in FaZe, who knows people in Optic, who knows how to actually publicize an event like he did 3 years ago with the Millionaires Challenge. He knows what he can do, and he does it really, really well. And the knifing community needed a facilitator like that, regardless of whether he's a knifer or not. He can still run a channel. You got to understand there's a difference between being a good YouTuber and being a good content creator. And Keemstar he's good at both of them, really, but not the knifing community content. And you got to understand also that the knifing community was plateauing. It was sitting in an area that just wasn't going anywhere. We'd just hit 10,000 subscribers, and I think in the past 5 or 8 weeks, we've only gained 350 since then, when that was what we were sort of getting in 2 weeks period. And you got to understand, like, this is what needed to happen. It was a necessary evil, if you will, and it's something that we jumped on the chance to actually do.
Yeah, and people say that we're bad because we jumped on it. I mean, if you didn't jump on it, like, to be honest, what are you doing on YouTube if you don't want to, jump on a bandwagon that's going to improve your viewership, your subscriber level? It's what everyone wants to do on YouTube, and it's like a forbidden topic. Like, you cannot say I like getting subs, but you can say it because it's true, because everyone wants more subscribers, everyone wants more views, but it's how you go about it. You can't if you view hoard to get them, it's kind of a bad thing. But if you do it like through wanting to improve your content, improve your channel, then it's a fine thing to say. And the fact that other knifers in the community are so worried to jump on the bandwagon, which was Thrust, is because they were scared of what people would say. They were scared that people would accuse them of what people have been accusing us. And if you don't take that chance, you're not gonna, no risk, no reward. So kind of how I feel about it, and it's been stressing me out.
That's right. We found out who our friends are through this whole situation. Thank you to the guys that support us no matter what decision we make. The fact that we just said something on Twitter that we were doing this, and then people immediately started hating because we were even affiliating ourselves with Keemstar, that's ridiculous, and I'm glad to no longer have you guys surrounding me in where I want to be, which is, it's kind of a workplace, but it's also a friendly environment where I just hang out with friends, make montages, and I'm glad to see those people go, to be completely honest. There are people who say that we can't be invested and that we're too invested, but realistically, Lemon and I both work full-time. We've both got university as well. We're on break at the moment, but that's not the point. We are invested in other facets of our lives. We've got our shit together. We've got our priorities sorted. Maybe you guys need to do that. And that's not directed at you guys watching. That's directed at the people that know who they are, who say that we're too invested in what we do. And we are. We put a lot of effort and time into what we do. Doesn't mean that we prioritize it over our lives and what really matters to us. We put a lot of effort in, guys. I hope you guys enjoy what we do for you. We try to produce as much quality content as we can, and we try to do the best by the community. And that's something that we did step on shit in this one, but it was necessary.
Yeah, I think everyone should take a step back, maybe look at what this is in comparison to what's going on in their lives. Maybe think about this is an online community for Call of Duty. I mean, everyone says it doesn't matter, it's just a video game, and it's so true. It's just a freaking video game, guys. I know, like, we're investing time in it now and making a comm about it, but you know, we feel we need to.
You got to understand, we're going to leave after this commentary, and we're going to go play Ultimate Disc. We're going to go throw a frisbee out in the sun, and we're going to forget about it until we come back to make the next video. We don't sit there dwelling on things like a lot of people do and shouldn't when they have children to worry about and families to feed and things like that. So this has been us, guys. That's been our rant. It's been kind of a downer, but necessary evil. That's what I'm going to end it on.
I think everyone will be fine.
They will.
Have a great day, guys.
Love you, Pone. Let's make out.
Why not? 3-way.
Lit. Good shit. Let's just walk over there. It's a Pone.